Hello everyone, this is another palmistry video, palm reading video, where I will be comparing two hands of two different people. The left hand has got many lines over it. The left hand has got many lines over it, and these two hands that you see in the middle and the right hand side, these have got lesser lines over it. The other part I would be discussing is it appears to have a well padded, this middle hand and the right hand, they have got very well padded mounts, but the left one has got very less padding over it. This is again the other thing that I would discuss. How will be the life of these two individuals? This is we are going to be looking at very briefly, not going into much of details. Then we would be talking about who is likely to have more money and enjoy their life. This is the question everybody wants to know, who is going to be enjoying more. And the last thing, who will have the energy, stamina and the vitality, and who will lack the desires and the feeling of being interrupted and being caged. Like some people feel that things are not going right and it's not going right all the time, like something or the other is cropping up. So now we straight away head to reading this particular hand, but before I start, I would request you to press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update. You can call me for a paid reading. You can call me or you can email me, whichever way you want. And now we are heading to this particular hand reading that we see. The first thing that I would mention out here is look at the padding over out here, this particular padding. The amount of Venus padding, the amount of Moon padding, the Jupiter padding, the amount of Mercury padding. You find that this very well padded, this appears to be a very well padded hand. And in this particular hand, you would notice that these areas appear to be flat. The Venus appears to be flat. The Jupiter mount, the first finger mount is Jupiter, and it also appears to be lacking in padding, and there's no padding as such all over the palm. So the differentiation between a well padded palm and a palm that is less padded, it indicates that a well padded hand indicates more richness. Richness means not necessarily money wise, but richness means richness in content. So a person who is rich in content is likely to be more successful because they know ins and outs, how to basically approach a problem and how to deal a particular problem because of their knowledge they have. See, each of these mounts have got a meaning. Like a Venus mount would mean more taste. So if a person has got a very good taste, and taste is going to basically come up in terms of, let's assume that it is going to come up in terms of the taste for good food and the knowledge of good food, or the clothes you wear, or how to cut a particular fabric, or it could also mean how to make a designer dress, or how to basically market a very expensive thing, or it could also mean diamonds. So the understanding and the liking for a particular thing brings in more knowledge of that particular subject. So this particular person has got immense knowledge, and that is the reason why, and this area of Mount of Venus also represents desires. So a person who is full of desires is likely to be more successful compared to a person who doesn't have any desires as such. So this is again that you see. So the differentiation you see out here is that one palm is well padded, the other palm is without any padding. So this is what I wanted to show you in this particular hand. You would also notice that there are no crisscrossing lines over this particular palm, and there are lots of crisscrossing lines over out here. So what we find out here is that a area which has got too many lines over it, basically it represents that the person is going to waste his energies, because this is the area of energies, and too many lines over it. As it is, the area is less padded. Less padded means basically lesser energies. The more the surface area, more the size, more the surface. Like if the surface area was big, if this line was something like this, so more surface area, the lifeline was if the lifeline was something like this much, so more surface area, that is good enough. Or if the line is not so curving like this, it should have a very well padding over it. Apart from well padding, the area should also not have got crisscrossing lines over it. Crisscrossing lines over it basically means that this area gets overworked. Overworking of a particular area destroys that particular area, so you need some resting period. So if we compare these two particular hands, and let's assume her age when the person is aged, let's say 75 years old, the differentiation between these two hands is going to be that when this particular person, the lady, this is the hand of a lady, when the lady is aged 75, the lady could be running around and doing every possible thing and competing with people who are 40 years old or 50 years old or even younger. And take a look at this particular hand. This particular hand shows that when the person is even 25 years old, even then the person might feel that energy is lacking in them. They would feel tired. Tiredness basically is going to come into them, and probably it could also mean that they might overwork in the initial period. They could also be prone to masturbation or something like this, and they would go excess board over it. But out here, the person would be channelizing their fuel in good use. And like, these people are good lovers. A person who has got an extremely good amount of Venus means that these people are extremely good lovers, and they have got lots of love energies, and they can give love and take love in equal measure. And this is basically the excellent, the best kind of lovers do have a hand like this, a perfect kind of hand. This is perfect and full of energies. This lady did mention that she basically, I said that you must be an extremely good cook, and she said no, she denied. She said that she is not a cook. But according to me, the top chefs have a hand similar to this. They would have an extremely good amount of Venus and extremely good amount of Mars. Mars is fire, because while cooking you need fire. So this is the area of fire, and this is the area of your fuel. This is the area of ghee, butter. This is the area of petrol, diesel, whatever you can call it, inside you. So the whole of energy comes from here, and the fire basically comes from here. So that's it for now. You would also notice that there are too many lines out here. So it would be too much of fire, so the person might burn their food, like misusing of fire. This is what I basically am trying to, or they would misuse their spark within them, and their spark is going to die down in the early period. I had thought about, like, I would dwell upon too many points, but I would restrict out here because the video is nearing nearly 9 minutes. So I would be making another video on few other things that I would like to compare in both these particular hands. And before I end, I would request you again to press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update. You would notice that we were talking about just Venus and Mars, and generally everybody wants to know about money, possessions and wealth. So it need not be we have to look, you don't need to look at the money line in order to know about money. You can know about money from Venus, Mars, Mercury, Sun, lifeline, headline, heartline, anywhere. The importance of money line is very limited, just 15% in terms of money. So don't depend too much on your money line. M, some people think that they have a M sign. I say that everybody has a M sign. So don't think that M sign is necessary. Every second a beggar also has a M sign. So you don't need to look for those signs to be thinking that you will be successful. A saint once said to me, you do not need to go to an astrologer or palmist to know about your future, because you already know your future. Present is a result of past. How will be my future? Future depends upon what you are doing in the present. What are we? We are product of our thoughts. The thoughts that come to our mind are really important. The company we keep is really important. So keep good company. Bring positive thoughts. That would bring you more success. Bye and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye. And before I end, again, thanks for watching. Give a like, give your comments, good or bad. If you give bad comments, I will try to improve upon my readings, and your comments are precious. Please, and do subscribe. Take care.